Hello, and welcome to another episode of Mastering Matches, in which I commentate and play Pokemon VGC Ranked Battles. In this episode, I will continue to use the new team we tried out in the previous episode featuring Palosand and Clawitzer. I did replace Glastrier on the team with Rotom Heat to see if that helps to cover for this team's weaknesses more. In the last episode, we showed off some other modes of this team, such as the option to Dynamax Nihilego. As always, the rental team ID is displayed on screen and will be in the description below, so you can try out the team for yourself. If you guys have any suggestions on any edits to make to the team, feel free to comment about them below. With all of that out of the way, let's jump into our first match of the day. And our first opponent, JWXU. They have a Tornadus, Kingdra, Cinderace, Galarian Articuno, Indeedee, and Regieleki. So, honestly, Rotom Heat looks really good in this situation. And like I said earlier, I did replace Glastrier with Rotom Heat. In every match, I've done a few practice matches. In every match, Rotom Heat was a huge asset, and he helped us win. So I think this is a good change. But anyway, I think I'll send out Nihilego would be good with Rotom Heat. Those two cover about everything on their team. Palosand would be good in the back. Maybe Kingdra could just set up the weakness policy and water compaction for me. And then last one, I think Rillaboom would be the best. Maybe I should have brought Clawitzer. And it's Articuno and Cinderace, so I think I'll Dynamax Nihilego. I think I'll Dynamax Nihilego and go for the max Rockfall into the Cinderace slot and just go for an ally switch. I probably should have went for Thunderbolt. Or if not a Thunderbolt, I should have went for a Nasty Plot. That procced the Citrus Berry, and this max Rockfall does not do as much because of the Libero ability. Freezing Glare, what's that do? Oh, that just KO'd. That is not fortunate. Yeah, I think I'll send out Rillaboom, and then I'll fake out the Articuno. And I'm worried that Cinderace might have max Steel Spike, so I'm just going to go for another Rockfall. And yeah, my Rotom is not perfect either. Like I said, I do have Ally Switch on it, but I might replace it with Protect. I thought about Shadow Ball as well. Oh, they're going for a Dynamax. It's the Articuno. That is not what I predicted at all. Oh, that was a good move. Doesn't do barely anything. Let's see how much this does through the protect. Whoa, that max airstream just KO'd the Rillaboom. This is not looking very good. I think I'm gonna go for an Amnesia. And a max ooze. Yeah, but I thought they would switch out. Let's see what they send in. Indeedee. Oh, to get the psychic terrain up. Whoa, Palosand managed to hang on with 6 HP. Yeah, Nihilego can't sweep through their whole team. Use Shadow Ball and go for a Power Gem. That's Mindstorm. Nihilego took that pretty well. Oh, and that just knocked out. Get the beast boost off. That's good. That'll double knockout. Yeah, I did not play that game very well. I did not predict that Articuno Dynamaxing at all, so I should have faked out the Cinderace instead of the Articuno. And took that as a more serious threat, because in previous games I never really seen Articuno do too much. Wow, we found our second opponent of the day really quickly. Nuz. We have a Porygon 2, Grimmsnarl, Landorus, Tapu Fini, Glastrier, and Rotom Heat. This once again looks like a really good game for Nihilego. One thing I will say also is that getting rid of Glastrier, I am worried about my matchups against Landorus. That's one thing I feel I'm much weaker to now. Along with Salamence and Garchomp, but you don't see those two in VGC very often right now, but they were very common in the previous series. Anyway, I think I'll send out Nihilego, Rillaboom, and send Clawitzer and Palosand in the back. Urshifu is really good against the Porygon 2, but besides that, it's not great against these matchups. Porygon 2 Grimmsnarl. What I was predicting. And he gets the attack from the download, so that is good. I'm wondering if this is one of those offensive Porygon 2s, because that's pretty common in the meta right now. I think I'll just Dynamax and go for a Fake Out. I could have tried to make a read that the Porygon 2 would Dynamax and use normal type attack, and then switch out into Palosand, but I think that'd be way too risky. And it doesn't, so that was good. And that just knocks out the Grimmsnarl. Oh, critical hit, that's why. And I do get the Beast Boost. So we're at +2 special attack on Nihilego. Blaster is next up. It'll probably protect while it tries to get off a Trick Room, so I think I'm just gonna knock off and max Ooze. I need to knock off that. Oh, it could have max guarded. But I need to knock off the Eviolite to make it easier to knock out Porygon 2. Is it going for a max guard? It didn't max guard, so it's going for an attack. So it's Trick Room and Max Quake, yep. And that knocks out the Nihilego. And it gets a Beast Boost now. I think I'll send out Clawitzer now. Because of the room service. I think I'm going to go for a Water Pulse on the Glastrier to try to get a confusion, and then just Grassy Glide to knock out that Porygon 2. Perfect. Now let's see if we can get a confusion. Glastrier is slower? Wow. This is not looking too great. This is not looking great. Glastrier is at +2 attack. I would go for an Aqua Jet. You know what? I think I'll have to. Try to get that defense boost. And then a Shadow Ball on the Glastrier, but this is looking really bad again. I do get the weakness policy, but I think a max attack from Glastrier will just KO. And it does, so that is game. Earthquake was a very odd choice of a move. Well, you know what? I might as well at least try. Let's see what Water Pulse, if it's a speed tie, if I'm slower, and I'm not. So yeah, that's just game. Yeah, I guess I've not been playing these games too well, honestly. I think I've been bringing the right Pokemon, I just think I've been making bad plays. We had a good start, but that Porygon and Galarian really kind of messed us up. We're up against Blue. Galarian, I believe that's Mr. Rhyme, Indeedee, Abomasnow, Clawitzer, and Articuno. I do not go up against other Clawitzers very often, so this is really cool actually. I'm interested to see what it does. This looks like an extremely good game for Rotom. It has super effective damage against everything except Indeedee. Maybe I'll lead a Rotom, Rillaboom, and bring Urshifu in the back for sure. Nihilego looks the best. I might leave Palosand and Clawitzer in this matchup. They're not too great against all these water and ice types. I think that's what I'll do. That's a cool player card. Oh, the Psychic Surge went out, so Fake Out won't go through. I think I'll Dynamax and Max Lightning and go for a knockoff. Oh, I don't know if I got my command in on time. Articuno's Dynamaxing. I wonder what item it carries. I don't think it would be weakness policy, but I'm not sure. Oh, a Helping Hand Max Airstream will just KO the Rillaboom. Max Rockfall, that might KO too. That does not KO, so that's really good. And it activates our Citrus Berry. Wow, that thing is so strong. And Max Lightning almost one-hit KO'd. Let's see how much knockoff does. Ooh, it's weakness policy. That's not good. Oh, I didn't have time. But U-turn actually, it wasn't a bad move. I think without a max Airstream, Nihilego might be faster. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know on those calcs and how fast Galarian Articuno is. Yes, Nihilego is faster when you pick up the KO on that Articuno. Perfect. So this turn we just get a double KO. They will get 2 free switch-ins, which is the downside, but we do take out half their team. Mr. Rhyme. and Clawitzer. I'm interested to see what these two do. I think I'm gonna go for Max Flare on Mr. Rhyme and go for Sludge Bomb onto Clawitzer. Oh wow, that's a really offensive variant, I can tell. And that Max Flare just takes out Mr. Rhyme. So we're left with Clawitzer. Muddy Water? Why would it have Muddy Water? That move isn't affected by its ability Mega Launcher, so it doesn't do any extra damage. I don't know, I'm interested to see what this Clawitzer has. And the battle is cancelled. So we did win our last match of the day. Smart Strike instead of Heavy Slam. Trick Room. Aura Sphere, Dark Pulse, Heal Pulse, and Muddy Water. It's not EV trained, that's odd, to say the least. That's really odd. Anyway, I think that about wraps it up for this episode. If you enjoyed, please consider subscribing to T.E.S for more on Pokemon Sword and Shield and everything else Nintendo.